Hailey Van Lith's insane work ethic caught the eye of one particular NBA legend and helped her achieve something incredibly unique, setting her apart from every other college star. Number 7. Hailey Van Lith's early life. Hailey has been making history since she was just a little kid. Born in Wenatchee, Washington, the only thing she ever wanted to be was a baller. She grew up alongside her older brother Tanner, who played college baseball. Hailey jokes that the reason why her brother never went into basketball was because she twisted him up so bad that he literally broke his ankle and needed a boot to get around. In short, she ended her brother's basketball career. Hailey has said that she modeled her game after legends like Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, and Breanna Stewart. No wonder she was the first 8th and 9th grader to play for the Northwest Blazers top team and started in the Adidas Nationals title game in both years, earning Adidas All-American honors. But when you take a deep dive into the unbelievably grueling training program she was doing, it makes sense why she turned out to be so great. Number 6. Basketball obsession. Hailey's work ethic cannot be questioned. She has always been credited for her toughness. No matter what happens, she will continue to fight on the court and try to win. Part of that toughness came from a crazy drill that her dad, Corey, made her do. The craziest workout story I have is that my dad used to make me practice taking pitches for softball. I would stand in the batter's box and he would just hit me with balls as hard as he could, so I could practice taking pitches. Now that sounds kind of crazy. Hailey enjoyed playing softball, but her heart was in basketball. So her dad didn't hold back when it came to basketball training either. When she was in 4th grade, her dad rented out the elementary school gym across the street from their home. Each night, they would run drills for 2 hours. Hailey's brother said that she has always been a little different. Ever since she was a kid, she was goal-oriented and simply loved to watch and study basketball. By the 5th grade, she was fully committed. Hailey even recalls taking pictures of Ray Allen's jump shot with her pink Nintendo DS in order to break down his mechanics. Talk about obsession. No wonder another supremely obsessive NBA player contacted her to train his daughter. Number 5. Basketball journey. She could have gone pro in 2 different sports in high school. Hailey played 4 years of basketball at Kashmere High School in Kashmere, Washington. She led Kashmere to the Class 1A state title game where she recorded 18 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 steals. As a freshman, she averaged 24.3 points, 6.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists, and 3.8 steals per game. So it is safe to say that all these grueling practice hours were paying off. As a sophomore, she recorded the first quadruple-double in program history with 37 points, 14 steals, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. In her junior season, Van Lith led Kashmere to a 3rd-place finish at the Class 1A state tournament, where she was MVP. She named Washington Gatorade Player of the Year and AP Class 1A Player of the Year. It was after that she got a unique call-up. While playing overseas, someone on the men's team told her that Kobe Bryant wanted to work out with her. And I was like, Kobe doesn't even know who I am. Well, that sounds like the appropriate response to such a thing. But it turned out that Kobe was impressed by her work ethic and mentality and viewed her as a role model for his daughter, Gianna. She trained at Bryant's Mamba Sports Academy in Los Angeles and became a friend and mentor for Gianna. On February 15, 2020, Hailey became the state's all-time leading scorer. As a senior, Van Lith averaged 32.6 points, 9.4 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and 4.2 steals per game. She was honored as Washington Ms. Basketball and Washington Gatorade Player of the Year. But she didn't just excel in basketball. She played softball for Kashmere as a center fielder and shortstop. She held offers from NCAA Division I softball programs by 8th grade. But basketball? Well, that was her passion. And on November 16, 2019, she committed to playing college basketball for Louisville, choosing the Cardinals over an offer from Baylor. She would do something truly remarkable in college. Number 4. College highlights. Many wondered whether Hailey could live up to the hype. As a freshman, Hailey averaged 11.2 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game, and was an ACC All-Freshman team selection. She helped Louisville win the ACC regular season title and reach the Elite Eight. Now, those averages simply weren't good enough for Haley. She expected more from herself. In her sophomore season, Haley assumed a greater role. On February 3, 2022, Van Lith scored a career-high 34 points in a 93-71 win against Clemson. In the game, she shot 6 of 6 from three-point range, the most three-pointers made without a miss in program history. She led Louisville to the Final Four of the 2022 NCAA tournament with 4 consecutive 20-point games and was named Most Outstanding Player of the Wichita Regional. As a junior, Van Lith averaged 19.7 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game. She was named first-team All-ACC for a second straight season and earned All-American honorable mention. Following her junior season, she entered the transfer portal and ended up as a member of LSU. She was drawn to the school's support for the women's basketball team and the intensity of the team, and she had a relationship with head coach Kim Mulkey since high school. However, her hopes of winning an NCAA title with LSU came to an end after they lost to Iowa, led by Caitlin Clark. On April 4, 2024, Haley once again entered the transfer portal, making her one of the top transfers in the nation. Not only has she been making history on the court, but she has also achieved historical things in the business world. Number 3, NIL deal. Haley is one of the most profitable college athletes in the game. She generally keeps her INL earnings private and refrains from flashing luxury cars, homes, etc. all on social media, saying, "I have no expenses and I'm making this money through NIL. It wouldn't be smart of me to just sit on it. I think what I really studied finance for was to understand investments. We're starting to build my investment plan." Haley is represented by the sports agency Octagon. She has been described as one of the most marketable women's college basketball players thanks to her Instagram, where she has 1 million followers, and her TikTok, where she has almost 350,000 followers. She has signed deals with the likes of Adidas, JCPenney, and Dick's Sporting Goods. She also gives back to her community. On February 25, 2023, she announced that she donated $30,000 to the Louisville nonprofit Family Scholar House to provide tablets for its children's technology program. Haley also has a solid backup plan if basketball doesn't pan out. Number 2, off the court. She keeps herself really busy off the court. Baking is actually one of her main hobbies. I'm like the team's little baker. It's something outside of basketball I really enjoy. If you're curious, her grandma's world-famous brownie recipe is online. Haley takes you through the process step by step. Another thing unique about Haley is her love for studying. She officially graduated within 3 years from the University of Louisville with her bachelor's degree in finance. She graduated with summa cum laude honors, which by the university standards means that she graduated with a 3.9 GPA or greater on a 4.0 scale. In other words, Haley graduated within the top 5% of her entire graduating class. Talk about overachieving. Not many college stars can boast about their grades and on-court accomplishments. So no wonder her net worth is already skyrocketing. Number 1, her net worth. Key sponsorships can make all the difference. Haley has been on top of the college world for a while now. Her success has allowed her to work with some of the biggest brands in the world. Each lucrative deal has made her wealthy, and that's before even playing in the WNBA. Add that to her business ventures, and she could really be racking in some serious cash. All in all, her estimated net worth is somewhere around the $500,000 mark.